About 50 feet into the trail, there's a good-sized water crossing. So I'm going to try to use this bridge to avoid that creek crossing. Okay, crossing the bridge didn't work because of this. This cliff goes straight down into the water. You have to climb over that thing to take that route. So we're not going to take that route. I'm at the west end of the Buffalo River Trail. Trailhead's in Boxley. This was a last minute trip idea. In fact, I just decided when I got up this morning to come here. Storming when I left Little Rock. Big storm hit. Once I got out of town, there were tornado warnings. Gina had a brief scare where she thought she might have to take shelter, but everything turned out okay. And as you can see now, blue skies, super blue. So here's the first water crossing. I don't think I'm going to try it here. Oh, I got to come out of this shirt. Buffalo River Trail starts off with a bang. 350-foot climb in about less than half a mile. So I am sweaty. Seem to have topped out for the moment on a ridge here. The weather's awesome. And the trail is wet. That sign wasn't kidding, it is slippery in spots. Check out this bramble patch. Man, in the summertime, it probably engulfs this piece of the trail. The wind's blowing pretty hard, so probably getting that wind noise on the video. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't have a fancy dead cat microphone. Sunscreen. Pretty sunny out here. We gotta go on a little bit of a road walk to pick up the rest of the BRT. We've got a bit of a road walk here to bypass some private land. It's not entirely clear which direction you should go. There's a long way from the first blaze to the second blaze. You can't see the next blaze from the first blaze. But I went the right direction and I'm trudging up this hill on gravel road. I can tell you what is clearly marked, the private property. There's a sign about every 20 feet. So even if the trail is not clearly marked, the no trespassing certainly is. That is some seriously blue sky. I'm about 5 miles in. My GPS app is measuring me really long. It says that I'm almost 7 miles. But I discovered that Gut Hook, the app that all the famous thru hikers use, actually has the Buffalo River Trail on it. So I was able to call it up and find myself on it and discovered that I was 2.5 miles shorter than I thought. I don't know what's going on with Gaia, but it's really off. Gut Hook also informed me that there's a campsite up ahead with a view. I'm hoping it's the view of the Boxley Baptist Church. It's going to be a really fantastic place to camp tonight. And man, this trail's slippery everywhere. It's wet. I'll just be going along and whoop, there goes my foot out from under me. Almost fell several times. The wind remains howling. I hope I can get a tent put up in this wind. Trail maintenance. Great job, gals and guys. Check out this cool spring. It's like something from Middle Earth. Extra mossy. Okay, I found me a nice little campsite. It's out here. It's out on the sort of a point of a ridge. There's a little canyon over here on this side of me, and there's a big canyon where the Buffalo River runs over here. And got some water filtered. Oh, it's good water. But the wind will not stop howling. Hope I don't get up in the middle of the night and hike out of here, because I can't stand the wind. And I'm hoping I have enough propane to cook my food. I didn't buy a new can, and I ran out last time. I brought 2 partial cans. So hopefully they're going to see us through. Hey, we're going to see if we can make this work. Potatoes and freeze-dried chicken breast. Pretty hungry, so it's probably going to be good. Yeah. Yep, it's good. The wind dies down, I might build a fire. Might build a fire even if the wind doesn't die down. It's so wet out here, I don't think anything's going to burn. Forest fire wise. Famous last words. I hope I don't come to regret that. Okay, I don't know how necessary this is, and I've never done it before, but I'm going to hang my food up. There are bears in the Buffalo River country. and rodents. And I'm alone, so I don't really want to get a bear coming into my camp, or a big raccoon or anything else. So I'm following the protocol where you put everything in your bag: sunscreen, toothpaste, all of that stuff, along with your food and your garbage in your food bag. You find a suitable overhanging branch, which I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find, and hang it from there. So let's see how this goes. That was way more difficult than you would think it would be, and a pain in the butt. I got my tent up, got everything taken care of just in time, and now I think I'm ready to go to bed. Did about 6 miles today. A couple of really good climbs coming out of some creek drainages. I'm gonna turn around and head back in the morning. The wind is still blowing really hard. I knew it was going to, so I can't really complain about it. But hopefully it's going to die down here pretty quick and I'll be able to go to sleep. The tent's holding up really well, so the wind doesn't seem to be disturbing it that much. I guess I got it anchored down pretty good with those rocks. All right, the inside of the tent. Got my quilt out. I've got all my long johns under everything. I'm gonna sleep in these dirty pants, but not the shoes. It's supposed to get down into the high 30s. I hope that doesn't happen. I got some other junk in here in case I need it. My rain outfit. Got my puffy jacket. Got my puffy balaclava. I'll put it on when it gets cold. But I think everything's gonna be cool tonight. I was trying to pick those coyotes up on the video. Could record the sound. But I guess they stopped. The winds finally died down. That sounded like a gunshot. I don't know what that was. Those coyotes sounded close though. Well, it's about 6:30 a.m. 7:30 now because the daylight savings time started. Stayed pretty warm. Didn't get a great night of sleep.
The wind was howling until, I don't know, past midnight. When I said earlier that the wind had stopped, it hadn't. It had just stopped for a little bit. Did hear some coyotes in the night, a few owls. That was kind of cool. Let's see, let's check the temperature. Looks like it's about 40, maybe a little over 40. Water heats up for biscuits and gravy. I'm gonna try to drink a cup of coffee here. So, my little drip coffee contraption sits across the cup like this. And I poured some water in it, got about 3 pours into it, and it dunked in there. So, I'm gonna be having some coffee grounds along with my coffee. That's okay, right? As my old man likes to say, pure ambrosia. And so it is. All right, biscuits and gravy. And now we wait. Bucolic scene down there in the valley. I'm just above the campsite. The time has finally come when I can try the Mountain House biscuits and gravy. Highly touted by backpackers everywhere. And especially my dad. So let's see. Oh yeah, very good. And just like everyone promised, it retains the crunch of the biscuit.
Gatorade. Squishy piece of trail right here. Getting close to the end here. Got less than half a mile to go. This end of the BRT, it's a nice trail. It's worth doing. Not a lot of views on it though. There's only a couple places where you can get those big open views of the mountains and the valleys. But you know, in Arkansas, everything's wooded up for the most part. Even with the leaves off, most of it just looks like this. It's still pretty, lots of water. Of course, we had that big rain night before last. Had the water flowing everywhere, so water was not a problem. Found it wherever I needed it. So now I'm going to finish this one off and head up to Ponca. Go to the store, get something to eat, head back to Little Rock.